Hey, Guardian. Been meaning to thank you for busting us all out of prison earlier. I heard you came back from Neptune just to help us out. It's near enough to make a girl tear up. You want to know what really got to me? At the farm, I heard some of the folks I was locked up with asking when they could get back out and look for more survivors. I mean, I expected from Guardians and the other pilots, but these were civvies, just folks who got caught up in the Shadow Legion sweep. I still wanted to help. I asked Mithrax to talk some sense into him, but he shrugged like three of his arms and said, "The witness created heroes instead of victims." I couldn't have said it better myself. Anyway, Shadow Legion's been sighted in the Cosmdrome, probably trying to pick up new prisoners. Come on, let's go be heroes.
We've spotted increased activity near the newest pyramid installation in the Cosmodrome. If history's any guide, they'll be transferring prisoners there.
50-50, it's a trap. But that's never stopped you before, has it, Guardian?
This plane is volatile and uncertain. It is not like the ordered realm of the Vex.
Yeah, the Vex net is colorful, cold, calculated. You can feel the zeros and ones, but the Ascendant plane is more like fluid. It has ebbs and flows, it's emotional.
That is the way of the darkness.
Though they appear chaotic, the Taken are still bound by a psychic command structure.
Right. Let's target their leadership, Guardian. Now we know why the Shadow Legion didn't set up perimeter defenses like in the EDC. They wanted to take the fight on their home territory.
They'll come to regret that decision. That's a bit like riding a bull in one's own china shop.
Guess we know where all those perimeter defenses went. This is a bad spot, but you've been through worse.
Looks like the Guardian's been evicted from the battle. How impolite.
Our enemies attempt to regroup. We must re-engage them quickly.
We will not be waylaid so easily. Another path to the prisoners has already been charted.
Reinforcements converge on your position. Ignite the balefires and they will be powerless against you.
Just don't forget to look up. If it were me defending this place, you'd already be in my crosshairs. I still don't understand what I saw up there. The Witness wants something from the Traveler.
This is a struggle we cannot truly understand, let alone interfere in. But it is beautiful. And terrible. As are all paracausal forces. Even us.
Hello, Guardian. Though I suppose I should hail you as a fellow Queen's Guard now. When Mara performed her ritual, she knighted all of us. with and without the light. You light-bearers are the only ones who can draw on her power, of course. But for the rest of us, like Ms. Holliday and Mr. Mithrax, it's nice to be included. Sir Devram Kay, Queen's Guard. Quite like the sound of that. I think when the Witness did whatever it did to the Traveler, it sought to destroy our hope at the source. That didn't happen. Humans and Elixni, officers and civilians, we banded together, stronger than before. That's what our enemies don't understand. When things are at their worst, that's when we are at our best. I'm looking forward to the battles ahead.
Ephraim, I had heard of you before our first meeting.
Oh? Good things, I hope.
There is much good, but you were feared as well.
If my reputation is for keeping the people of the EDZ safe, then I don't regret it. But I hope we can work alongside one another now.
We have one life, and our lives are not for us alone. Mine is for my daughter, and my house. Yours is for your partner and your people. We share much.
Outside the city, we can't always depend on the Guardians. And the Traveler has been somewhat inscrutable.
I once believed that the Great Machine had brought the light to Reese and to the Guardians because they were worthy of it. Then I questioned this understanding. My belief became hollow. I felt a great loss. But I have found new purpose. There is worth in our actions and in our spirit. It is in how we use our one life. We must let that be our light.
Our people protect one another and do what they must to ensure their safety. Now we can do so for each other, human and Elixni.
Yes. I do not know the Great Machine's will, but the light provides.
It does.
Hail, Queen's Guard. I felt you reaching out. You shine as a beacon of ascendant power. Maintaining my connection is demanding, but by observing your astral wake, I am discovering ways through the ley lines that have never been charted before. As you move through the ascendant plane, you consecrate it on a paracausal level. Its borders fray and yield to your touch. The corruption within withers as you approach. For someone of your ability, one step through that darkness can equal 1,000 on this plane, 10,000, 10 million. A Shadow Legion prison ship drifts above us amidst the stars, far beyond our range. Or so they believe. Come to me and I shall open a path. Show them. Nothing is outside your reach.
My scouts say that recent captives have been taken to an off-world prison.
Then we will free them and bring cleansing light to the heart of the pyramid.
Can the Guardian make it all the way out of the stratosphere this way?
There is no such thing in the ascendant plane. Here, distance is subject to my influence.
I appreciate the confidence, but it seems the Taken have some say as well. They're dug in up above.
Then the Guardian shall deal with them.
You're closing in on the objective, Guardian. The prison ship's dead ahead.
Once you're inside, we'll do our best to route you straight to the captives. But we don't have an exact layout.
I'm sure the Guardian won't mind kicking down a few doors. They might even prefer it. Ghost stole the schematics for the prison ship during your hack. We're in luck. Our missing civilians are nearby.
Head to the hangar bay. Looks like that's where they're making their last stand.
Guardian, the great machine has fled this battle for longer than we can know. It confronts its greatest enemy. We do not understand what games they play or what wars they wage. But we will find a way to silence the voice in the darkness and save the great machine from destruction. For the light provides.
Hey, Guardian. We were just grabbing a little downtime. Gotta celebrate your successes, you know?
Amanda told me we must not forget to kick it back. We have accomplished much and saved many lives.
That's right. There's no I in team, but there is an A and an M. Please don't tell folks I said that. But yeah, we're a team. Any door I can't hack open, you splice through. We are in this together.
It is a privilege to join you. You and the Vanguard welcomed us as honored guests in your city.
Guests? The city is your home. Look, when I first showed up at the gates, I felt like I belonged. And that's how it should be for everyone.
I had thought you were born there.
Nope. I got there later. Same as you.
Amanda, you know our story, but I would very much like to hear yours.
I grew up on the road. Long as I could remember, my family had been walking toward the last city. My mama told me we'd be safe there. She said that was all that mattered. But at the time, all that mattered to me were the jump ships in the sky above. I thought they were the greatest thing I'd ever seen. My folks tried their best, but the road's a dangerous place. When the House of Winter attacked, my mama fought them off best she could. Even killed a captain before they shot her. Pneumonia got my daddy not long after. I'd heard tales of people resurrected, chosen for immortality, but not them. They were just gone. When I finally reached the last city, I knew my mama was right. I'd be safe there. I was finally home. I learned to fly as soon as I could reach the stick. I never had powers like the Guardians or a ghost to resurrect me. But in the cockpit, I'm every inch as tough. Now, every time I fly, I remember where I came from and who I'm fighting for. And that's all that matters.
Thank you, Amanda, for your story and your spirit.
Yeah, well, we've come a long way, huh?
Yes, we have.